welcome back to all of those watching inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It's Lion football as we jump right into the action in the first quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Goff now to throw. There's Fournette. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. 7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. That one caught by Rice. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Brother.
Rashee Rice.
What are y'all
from
doing?
21 yards away. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return this time.
What are y'all doing?
To the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
What?
Good move. There he goes, right side.
Oh my God, bro. What are y'all doing?
Touchdown.
Lions are horrible,
Isaiah
bro.
Pacheco, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Bro!
Past the 20 to the 24.
Bro, what is my return team doing, bro?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
Hey.
they cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Here's Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta.
Oh!
Across his body, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Looking for the end zone.
Hey! On his head!
Touchdown. James Mitchell, 27 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss.
Bro, what is he doing? Why did he just run out of bounds?
32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete.
That was in your hands.
Coverage there, forced ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
In need of a conversion.
All right, we got to start the ball here, boys.
They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Connection made on the out route to Valdez.
Yes.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10.
All right, come on, guys. We got to lock in, man.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, what is my offense doing?
To bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
2 scoops.
Like, since you've been home? I just want to make sure. I didn't see anything come through my email.
Okay. Alright, good.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage.
What are we doing?
Matters as the final seconds tick away. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And a good return.
How are they getting through, but we can't?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yes.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they got to him again. Jack Campbell dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they're going to fake make it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Pacheco gets it up the gut. 5 yards on the carry. Good pick.
How was that 5 yards,
Here's
bro?
a 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman for the KC first. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
What are you? Oh my God! What are you doing?
A great effort there.
What is bro doing? That wasn't even. Oh, why are you so bad, bro?
And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. Khalif Raymond now.
Oh,
No chance to get away as
I have no
down
space.
at the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive
what are we
comeback.
doing? What are we doing?
Mike Edwards picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
What are you doing, bro? We're never gonna win, bro.
5 yards on the play.
Why is my team so bad, bro?
There. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete.
No catch! What?
And he'll be out of bounds.
What? That was out of bounds, bro. What?
Gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They go draw play to McKinnon.
Tackle him! What are you doing?
And he's able to work his way
You ran
down
right
inside
past
the red zone to
him.
the 19-yard line.
Team sucks, bro. What are y'all doing, bro? Bro, what is my team doing, bro? They're actually so clueless.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on 1st down. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
God, you
And he gets this
freaking
inside the 10 to
guy,
the
bro.
9. It's also a gain of 9.
Doing?
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing quickly.
Where are you throwing that, bro?
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing now is Mahomes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
Defense, offense. What? Personal foul?
Fourth quarter, that personal foul.
I was not roughing the passer. He had the ball and I tackled him, bro. What? Bro, it was a glitch. He had the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Oh my God, for guy, bro.
Chiefs touchdown.
Lions are so bad.
Second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead.
Put your hands up.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24.
What are you doing, bro?
So that drive in total 8 plays.
This
And it
is
winds
so
up with the Chiefs
stupid.
hitting pay dirt. Raymond now on the return, taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
What are you doing, bro? That was such a perfect pass. Goff, what are you doing?
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you
Goff,
respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
Unnecessary roughness.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff.
Hey, on his head.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you
Let's go,
react as fast as
Montgomery.
you should on other throws.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yo, he really just said 10 yards. How's that not a first down?
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff.
Oh my God.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception.
It's fine. We still lost. Let's just play hard, though.
And it's second down.
Let's get some sellies at least. Some good tackles.
Again, it's Pacheco. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind.
Why y'all trying to run
it's
it,
a
man?
loss of 2, now third down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through.
Hey, let's just get it close to the scoreboard.
Breaking the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to
Alright,
get the ball
GG's,
back.
guys.
Now can they stand
It's
tall
finally
again
lost.
for a huge fourth quarter stop?
Alright, guys. I was just gonna play one game.